Daniel chapter 9 is a significant passage in the Bible, as it contains the prophecy of the 70 weeks. In this chapter, Daniel, a prophet and advisor to the Babylonian and Persian kings, offers a prayer of confession and intercession on behalf of the Israelites who were in exile in Babylon. Here are the key points of this chapter. First, we find Daniel's prayer in Daniel chapter 9 verses 3 to 19. This was a powerful act of seeking forgiveness and restoration for the Israelites in exile. In verse 16 it says, "Lord, in keeping with all your righteous acts, turn away your anger and your wrath from Jerusalem, your city, your holy hill. Our sins and the iniquities of our ancestors have made Jerusalem and your people an object of scorn to all those around us." Next, the 70 weeks prophecy found in verses 24 to 25, where the angel Gabriel explained to Daniel about the 70 weeks, which includes the following components. 70 sevens are decreed for your people and your holy city, to finish transgression, to put an end to sin, to atone for wickedness, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to seal up vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy place. Know and understand this. From the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the Anointed One, the ruler comes, there will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. It will be rebuilt with streets and a trench, but in times of trouble. Next key point is the Messiah's arrival, where the prediction of the Messiah's coming after the first 69 weeks, 7 weeks plus 62 weeks, and his subsequent suffering. It's stated, after the 62 sevens, the Anointed One will be put to death and will have nothing. The people of the ruler who will come will destroy the city and the sanctuary. The end will come like a flood. War will continue until the end, and desolations have been decreed. And in verse 27, the mention of the abomination of desolation occurring during the final week or 7 years, which has been a subject of interpretation and debate. It reads, "He will confirm a covenant with many for 1 zeven. In the middle of the 7 he will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And at the temple he will set up an abomination that causes desolation, until the end that is decreed is poured out on him." Let's find here the illustration of the chapter to bring us some clarity.
The prophecy of the 70 weeks, found in Daniel chapter 9, is a significant and complex passage in the Bible. It consists of a period of 70 weeks, which is traditionally interpreted as 490 years. Here's an explanation of this prophecy. The prophecy begins with a specific event, the going out of the word to restore and build Jerusalem. This event is often associated with the decree by a Persian king to rebuild Jerusalem and its temple. There were several such decrees in history, but the most commonly referenced one is the decree of Artaxerxes I in 445 BC, as mentioned in the book of Nehemiah chapter 2. This is how we divide the 70 weeks. After the decree to rebuild Jerusalem, there would be a period of 7 weeks or 49 years. This is seen as the time it would take to rebuild the city and its walls. Following the initial 7 weeks, there would be a period of 62 weeks, or 434 years. After the initial 69 weeks, that is 7 plus 62, totaling of 483 years, 49 plus 434, the prophecy predicts the arrival of an anointed one, or Messiah. Many Christians interpret this as a reference to Jesus Christ, who is believed to have begun his ministry around AD 27 to 30. The final week represents the last 7 years of the 70-week period. During this week, the prophecy mentions the making of a strong covenant, but also the occurrence of the abomination of desolation. This has been a subject of debate, as it is associated with a time of great tribulation.
Thank you for joining us in Decoding Daniel's 70 weeks. We hope this exploration has deepened your understanding and sparked your interest in biblical prophecy and eschatology. If you found this video enlightening, please do us a favor by hitting the like button and sharing it with others. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful biblical studies. Stay blessed, continue to seek God's wisdom, and keep the faith. Until next time.